Welcome back, baseball fans. We're two schlubs talking baseball cards. We're known as chasing print runs. My name is Vinrock.
Baseball's back. Hey, Vinrock. I'm
How you doing?
Dano. Happy to
He's
be
Dano.
here talking
He's say
baseball.
hey. He's say hey kid. Dano, that guy.
Say hey.
Hey, he's got a lot of.
Hey.
He's got a lot. You got a lot of quality cards from 2018 and until now. It's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's incredible. But hey, you know what? That's why you're here. That's why you know your stuff because you buy the stuff that we're talking about. So that makes you, in my eyes, an authority figure on these cards that we're talking about. What are we talking about? What do you got for us?
Today, we're going to talk about cards 856 to 871 from the 2023 Tops Now MLB offering
All
on
right.
Tops.com.
Offering. What if you say yes to all of it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna present my screen now. There's some really it's going to be a really great show. We have a lot of Atlanta Braves stuff to cover in today's show. Actually, believe it or not, a lot of Ronald Hakuna Matata stuff going on there, as well as Atlanta Braves in general. So, without any further ado, let me go ahead and present my screen. And Dano, you can let me know when you can see what's going on here. And are we there? Are we there?
We are there.
All right, there it is. Cedane Rafaela. This is Tops Now card 856. Had a decent print run of 1,101. This product was available from September 13th through September 14th, 2023. And this card celebrates how Mr. Rafaela smashes his first career home run at Fenway Park. No picture on the back. So what if I want to pick this call-up card up on eBay? What am I paying?
Well, I was studying to see if we could see the patch, but clearly it doesn't seem like it's his first game, so we don't even have a chance.
No patch.
On the low end for this card, there's a seller at $4.50 plus $1 shipping. Multiple sellers, it looks like. So $5.50 is about the price. Are there parallels for this guy? There are blues or 30. So people, here is a blue for 15. Excuse me. The low blue is 15. The low purple is 20. And then it goes up from there. And then it goes up from there. There are no reds, there are no oranges, and there are no yellows.
No.
The print run was 1101. You think that affects how much people are keeping the card?
I don't know. It's a call-up card. I don't know if it matters on if this guy ends up being a superstar. I think that'll be amazing. Low print run.
Agreed. And if it was his first call-up card and he became a superstar, then it's even more amazing, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like the LA de la Cruz. I mean, this is nothing compared to that guy. It's just amazing. So let's go to the next card on the roster today. This is Corey Seager. It's Tops Now card 857. Had a print run. Oh man, it pains me to see how little respect there is for Corey Seager. That's oof, I just can't even say it. 503. And it says here that he records his 1,000th career hit in a 6-3 victory. And we all know he got his World Series championship ring this year. So what's up with that? 503. What do you think about that before you talk about eBay sales, sir? 503. Can you talk to me about your feelings on that one?
My feelings are that makes the card average. Not spectacular like a high print like Ohtani or Judge or Acuna or in the thousands. And
Is
not
he an
low
average
enough.
player?
Say again?
Is he an average player?
I think he's spectacular. I thought he was an amazing player with the Dodgers, and he's proven to be amazing with the Rangers.
Yeah, amen to that.
If the guy plays 10 years and stays healthy, 4 people in the history of baseball have 2 MVPs in the World Series, and he's one of those 4.
Ta-da.
Yeah, I mean, people are going to keep saying that about him for the rest of his life.
Yeah,
it's pretty
remarkable.
Spectacular, in my opinion. But
his brother still plays in Seattle, right?
Say it again?
His brother still play in Seattle? I know it's been
brother
a few
retired.
years.
Kyle retired.
See, there you go. See, I'm out of the loop. All right, so let's go to the eBay sales, sir.
eBay sales. So for this card, it's very common. It's a $5.50 card on the low end which would make the parallels more interesting here. Let's see what we got parallel wise. So I don't see any parallels. That's how interesting it is. 0 parallels. And by the way, once we get past this first few cards at $5-6, there are people who have this base card listed at $19.99.
Look at this on your screen right now. I know you can't see this if you're just listening in your car radio or whatever. But the paragraph on the back begins the sentence with superstar shortstop Corey Seager. Now, if that doesn't tell you everything you need to know about Corey Seager, I don't know what to say.
For sure. Yeah, this dude's a monster.
Yeah.
He's everything you'd want to be playing quarterback, and he's playing shortstop.
Yeah, he's got himself a couple of World Series victories in a few short years.
And the amazing thing is he is the consistent because he's played for 2 different teams and they won. It isn't like the team was the reason. He was the reason.
I kind of like where you're going with that. I'm gonna see. It'll be interesting to see what he does for 2024. Now let's go to the next card here. This is Ronnie Mauricio. This is Topps Now card 858. Had a really decent print run actually. 1,741. This is a call-up card. I don't know if it's its debut, but it says cracks first homer of Major League Baseball career, and there's no picture on the reverse.
It's not his first card, but I have it marked like it's some sort of a relic. Or it is. It's a relic. So that's what makes this card unique.
All right. Well, regrettably we don't have a picture of that relic on the show today.
Okay. On eBay, I'll say the relic, the lowest price is $320. Best offer. For parallels, here's blue for 20 and the usual purple for 50, and people covet this card. And then there's a few sellers that I like here on eBay that are selling all of his card in like one package deal. So I like
a
that
lot, an LOT lot, investor lot, maybe.
I like that as a catch-up for people who want to get one of all of his cards. I think that's very smart.
Dude, I'm telling you, they should do that for Shohei Ohtani.
I think if you were to put together a package, a group of cards for Shohei Ohtani, you might have an advantage over those who list them individually. But typically lots sell for less. But if you're buying the card direct from the company, you can sell for less.
But if you're one of those sellers on eBay that has cards just sitting around, why not put together maybe a 10-card, 5-card Ohtani set? Bam, move it. Make room on the shelf.
Yeah, I would agree. By the way, I was looking at my journal, and the last guesses we made were for card 856 and 857.
Oh, that's terrible.
We didn't go into it, but by the way, that won't come up again. So I'm convinced.
Or will it?
Ronnie Marciano card 858 is a must-have for all New York Met fans. But where is he going to play? Lindor plays short. They got that new kid, Bodie, that plays third. Is he the second baseman, Marciano?
Well, it says shortstop on the back of this card, but we never know what the manager's thinking for the next season, so we'll see.
But is Francisco Lindor their shortstop?
We'll see.
And isn't he a likely Hall of Famer? We don't talk about him much.
He's under the radar, and that's probably why he's going to get the nod, because he is under the radar instead of on the news like that. All right, that means I guess we're ready to go to the next card on the roster today. That's Pete Crow Armstrong. This is Topps card number 859. Had an amazing print run actually for a call-up card, 3,645. Wow, is that the last card of today, September 13th through September 14th?
I'm not sure. I have it listed as 863 being the last card, but okay. I'm not sure because a few of these are relics, so I don't know.
Yeah, no. Next cards are the relics.
So Pete Crow, It's his first card, probably why he printed so many, 3645. Low end, $5 card. A lot of these cards, though. I
Yeah.
bet you the parallels is where this card is special.
Yep.
Blue parallel for offer at 40.
That's a color match.
And then there's red ones at 150
Woo!
on the low end, and nothing else available.
Nothing. Wow.
There
Remember that
is-
Corey Seager? Remember Corey Seager 2 cards ago? No
Right.
parallels available on that one either.
And there's no graded for this.
That's interesting.
There's a company that I wouldn't consider like a real grading company,
No, you can't say that.
PGI, that's been graded. One seller has it for $40. One seller has it for $100, and of course PGI only gives out 10. So of course the cards are 10. Oh, excuse me. I discovered the difference. The PGI card Gem Mint 10 for 40 is a base card. The PGI Gem Mint card to 100 is a blue parallel card.
Well, we don't want to disparage any grading companies here, third-party grading companies. That's just the way, we're just, I guess you're just old school and like your tried and true PSA and BGS or what?
Well, honestly, I'm going to give a tip of the hat here to Burbank Card Store. I've been watching his shows, and he has a collection for companies that do grading, because he laughs about how silly some of them are. So, not being the expert he is, I was just being silly about I never heard about PGI.
All right. Well, are we ready to go to the next one then?
We are.
All right, this is Bryce Harper. This is card 860, had a print run of 1,056. It says here he's the 6th active player with 1,500 home runs and 300 home runs. 1,500 hits, derp, and 300 home runs in his first 12 seasons. Yeah. And that also came along with look at that, a game used relic. There it is. That's a base.
Color match.
Oh yeah, all kinds of colors. That's why I put it on the color match. But yeah, you can get the one without the color there. There's a green one, a blue one, I believe it would be next, and then obviously the purple, red color match, and then you got orange, and then gold, baby.
It's a beautiful card. Way
Bryce
too many
Harper.
of them made. Base cards are $5 best offer, free shipping on the low end. Here's a color match. The first one I see parallel is $80 raw. Here's a purple to 25 raw for 100. And then that's it. There are no graded. There are no relics. Nothing else is for sale here. Let's see if we search it up. Price highest first. Yeah, no relics, no graded. It's just what I mentioned. People are holding Bryce Harper. Hall of Famer, correct?
And were there any relics even available? You said no?
Nothing for sale. Maybe they haven't been delivered yet.
Maybe. That's interesting. All right, that brings us to the next card of the day. It's Ronald Acuna Matata Jr. This is card number 861. Had a print run of 1,456. And it says here he set the franchise record for most runs scored in a season.
Huh. Crazy, right? That early in the season to do that.
Is it that early, though? We're here in September.
Still, I think it's okay. Call-up season, but all right. Not early, but September, okay. So
Yeah.
base cards for this low end, same seller at $5.50 best offer plus $1 for shipping. Let's see what we got in terms of color or relic. So here's a blue relic. Excuse me. Here's a blue parallel for $19 free shipping raw. Here's a graded BGS 9.5 with 3 10s for $40. Here's a purple to 25 for $50. Here's one cool. We know this guy. Here's card. It's a BGS Black Label, best offer $300. And then we got some raw relics. So here's the number to 99 for $350. And that's it. There's only one seller of the relic.
Wow,
Huh?
pretty interesting.
Very cool. Yeah, very interesting for sure.
Interesting. This no graded, hardly any parallels. Wonder what happened between here and there. All right, here we go. This is Atlanta Braves card. This is Andrew Jones, Matt Olson. This top sound card 862 had a print run of 1,064, and it says here ties Braves record for most home runs in a season. There it is. Those two right there, Matt Olson and Andrew Jones. And it's funny you don't see Hakuna Matata in there on this card, but that's the way it goes. What do you got for us?
Who's on the back?
Words.
Okay.
Words win.
So low end on this Braves team card is $6, which is nice to see. So it's not wholesale retail. However, blue parallels are 15, best offer, several of them. Here's a purple parallel for 20. Here's some reds at 50. It looks like it's the same seller. Yeah, it is. And then nothing higher than the reds and nothing graded. Again, it seems weird that these cards are not graded at this point and back in hand.
Yeah, that's odd. All right. That brings us to the next card of the day. Bam. Atlanta Braves got another card. This Topps card, now card, 863, had a print run. Look at that, 868. We're almost there, almost 5 cards away from being the number of the card. And it says
Number
here sets, that's right, isn't that cool? Sets National League record for single season home runs. What is going on here? So you got for most home runs in a season. There's one card ties the Brave record, and then this one sets the record. There you go, and that's the one that has Acuna on it. And who's that on there? Albies, Ozzy Albies, and then who's the other guy right there?
Looks like a big dude.
Yeah,
I can't tell.
Marcell Ozuna.
Okay. I couldn't even tell. Yeah, I couldn't tell. So this card on eBay is, again, a wholesale retail, $5 plus $1 shipping, best offer. That's the lowest priced one. There's a blue parallel for $10, free shipping. That's a steal. There's purple parallel here for $20. Here's an orange one. It's the first orange we've seen of the show. There's one for 50, one for 60. Then there's the relics here. No, that's card. No, 863. Yeah. No, it's a different looking card. Huh. No. That's it. There's a couple of Acuna relics here that are coming up on the search, but they're not this card. That covers 863. That also covers that day's worth of drops. That's the last card of the day for whichever day it was. That I'm sure of. So 864 represents the new day.
That's it. Product available from September 14th through September 15th, 2023. This is Nico Hoerner, Chicago Cubs. Card number 864 had a print run of 481, and it says this is the third Cubs player in 100 years with 40 or more stolen bases and 60 or more runs batted in for the year. Isn't that crazy? That's Nico Hoerner. So maybe this year the Cubs, it's their year. What do you think? Who else is going to be a strong contender in that National League Central?
You mean besides Milwaukee and Cincinnati?
I think Cincinnati, maybe. Milwaukee is just getting torn apart. I don't see them rebuilding too much. They're going, I don't know, they're going in the reverse, opposite direction, I think.
I think trading Corbin Burns was exactly what you say, the opposite direction.
Yeah, thanks. That's what I'm talking about. You can't, why would you?
Maybe they know something we don't.
Yeah, I guess, huh?
Nick Hoerner, ultimate utility guy in Chicago. His base cards are $5 on the low end. Although this is a cool feat, I see it as a Manic Monday kind of a card. The color match to 49 is 15. And that's, here's a red to 40. Here's some blues that are higher than 15. And that's it. No graded. That's it on Nico.
That's it on Nico Hoerner.
Now we're getting to some big names.
Big names. Here we are with the big names. This is Juan Soto. This is top sound card 865. Had a superstar print run of 490. And this says he's the 6th in Major League Baseball with 2 or more 30 home run, 100 ball walk seasons before the age of 25, if he is indeed 25.
So, would you describe this as a Tweaky Tuesday?
Twinkie Tuesday or Manic Monday, whatever you want to call it.
Well, Tweaky Tuesday in the sense that we're not sure how old he is.
I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I just, it's one of those cards that always makes me go, when they talk about his age and how much he's done before his age. That's just interesting.
Yes, partner, I know. You think 490 was a low amount of cards, or was it
I
common?
think that was a superstar print run. Superstar.
Okay. Base cards are $4, so wholesale retail guys practically giving them away. Let's see what parallels we have for Juan Soto, and I think he's a Hall of Famer. So they say for his age, he's got the 5th highest, like on base, whatever. But we're not sure his age.
And there you go again with his age things.
Right.
For his age, he did this. For his age,
we know when he appeared in the MLB was
let me just have quality stats that have nothing to do with age. Show me the end of the career.
I think, but okay, no, agreed. And
what happens when he hits the wall at 32 or 30?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? If he's 24, 25 now, what happens in 5 years when he's 32? I mean, 42.
Look, Ohtani signed a 10-year contract at 29. What kind of pitcher is he going to be at 39? But
he's not even going to be a pitcher. Is he even going to pitch?
Okay, so there you go. Well, Gaylord Perry could pitch. Maybe he develops a screwball or a knuckleball.
Pitcher has a longer shelf life than batters or infielders, or maybe not designated hitters though, right?
I think hitters have longer shelf life, sir. Pitchers are a big gamble with their arm going down. Nolan Ryan's the exception. Steve Carlton's the exception. Yeah, I mean those guys pitch forever.
Some of them did, but seemingly. All right, what we're doing next? Are we looking at
Soto's
numbers on eBay?
The purple parallels 20. He's got blue parallels for 20. He's got a red parallel for 50, and that's it.
That's it. All right, that brings Spencer Strider, that old school stash. He's looking like
phenomenal,
looking cool there. I think he's the best pitcher in Major League Baseball right now. That's Topps Now card 866. Had a print run of 1,210. And this says here, most strikeouts in Major League Baseball history through first 50 starts. Yeah, there it is.
Age matters.
No, it has nothing to do about his age, sir. It has about his first 50 starts.
Okay. Base cards on this one are 5.5. I see parallels. Blue is 20. Here's a graded purple 9 for 25, and it's at auction for 10 hours left. Here's a graded to 5 in orange for $75. PSA 10. Here's a PSA 10 to red for $125. So the PSA 10 to 5 is a steal at half the price.
So if you had an extra $500 to burn, would you buy any of these right now?
No, I'm not even sure I would buy Spencer Strider's first card. I have bought other parallels of his card, so I do like him a lot. If I had an extra $500, I'd rather take you for dinner.
Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Ready to go to the next card?
Last card of the day.
All right. It's a team card. And this here is Topps Now card 867. Had a print run of 1154, which is just a little bit lower than 1210 for Spencer Strider. But this is the card that shows the Braves clinching the National League East for the 6th consecutive time. That's incredible. So they've been a powerhouse in the National League East for 6 years now in a row. That's incredible.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. All right, what do you got for me on eBay or any other comments you want to say?
Base cards, why I want to throw accolades at the Braves. I just think they're doing terrific. Base cards for this card are $5.50, $6 ish, including shipping. On the low end, here's a blue parallel for 15 on the low end, and here's another seller with it at 15. And here, no, that's somewhat. Here's a red. I don't know if that's a color match for 95 best offer. No graded. Where are you, Atlanta Brave fan? This card should be up and available for sale at graded prices too. Should we do the? I think this is the last segment of our show, right? We've got a few more for the next day.
4 more.
And guess what? We start off with the Braves again, don't we?
We start off with Ronald Hakuna Matata Jr. That's Topps Now card 868. Had a decent print run of 1,410. And this card celebrates how it's his first time reaching 200 hits in a season in his whole wide career.
Wow. I don't remember this card. I like the way it looks. It's not a Cloudy Tuesday.
You like the tongue? No. This is legit.
Yeah, I like this card. Okay. eBay low end is $3 best offer plus $1 shipping.
Wow. How many do they have? How many do they wait? How many is that offer? How many does that person have offering that at that price? And are they offering discounts if you buy more?
15 available.
Wow.
No is the answer.
Not even so. Okay, no discount, but they do have a good quantity. Not bad.
Next one up from there is $6. Here's a couple of graded cards, a 9.5 at auction, no bids. Then Probes Team's got a couple of 9 and 9.5 cards for a company that I'm not so familiar with, graded. CGC. Not saying they're bad, I'm just not so familiar with them. And then let's see what we got in terms of parallels. And all those cards seem to be at auction, so they're available like for a song. Here's the blue parallel raw for $17. Then it goes up from there. Here's a graded PSA 10 red color match.
Wow.
For $185.
Woo-wee.
And that's it. So that's the creme de la creme of this card is that color match.
That's all you'll get. All right, very good. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. We're going to go to the next card here today. That's Woo, okay. All right, here we go. This is a Baltimore Oriole. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I would be following anything coming out of Baltimore right now because their farm system and their scouts are so damn good. I would probably buy all the rookies and call-ups for the Baltimore Orioles for the 2023 season. If we're going to go back, if we have some time before the 2024 season starts and we start buying 2024 cards, I would say, well, let's look at all the Oriole cards from 2023 and start picking and choosing rookies and call-ups. Like this one here, Heston Kjerstad. This is a Topps Now card, 869. Had a print run, solid print run, respectable print run for a call-up card at 3,585, but wait a minute, it's no Elly De La Cruz at 45,000. So does that mean it's under the radar as far as Topps Now call-up cards are concerned? I don't know. A lot. We'll see next season, I guess. What do you think?
I never heard of this guy, but I think you're exactly right. I mean, you made me so excited that I might go buy the cheapest card. The lowest price card on eBay. The lowest price card on eBay is $3.50 and 95 cents shipping, and the seller has quantity. It goes up a little bit from there. Let's see what he's. I've never heard of this guy, but it's a big deal. Like you said, it's a big deal. This guy plays outfield, so there's room in Baltimore for him to play this year. I'm not sure who the outfielders are besides Cedric Mullins. There's a blue parallel that I find here for graded 10 from SGC, which I do know is a good company. It's $70 for a blue parallel. I don't see any ungraded parallels, and I don't see any other colors of parallel besides that one.
So did I mention what he did? What his big Topps Now moment was?
You didn't.
No, I sure didn't. And I'd be remiss if we passed on to the next card without hitting up this very important topic. Because this is a whole topic unto itself. first Major League Baseball hit. All right, his first hit is a home run. All right, I love that. You got to love your first hit being a home run. That always is kind of monumental. But not only that, it was a friggin' no hitter at the time. So not only did I break up your damn no hitter, I got a home run off you. Good night now.
Can you see the patch?
I'm looking. I don't see anything.
So that means it wasn't his first game, but it was his first hit.
I don't know because he's got something going on here I'm not understanding. We'll look that up later, though. I think that's a good one to follow, folks. I would put a asterisk or write that down or look into the future about that kid right there, Heston Kjerstad. All right, next card, sir. You ready?
Ready, Freddy.
All right, that's Jonathan Indian and Spencer Steer. That's a Topps Now Reds card. No, it's a Spencer Steer card. Topps card number 870 had a print run of 864. And believe it or not, the Reds actually signed India for a 2-year contract. So they extended his action there in Cincinnati for 2 more years. Now, this card celebrates how Spencer Steer is the 3rd most home runs hit by a Reds rookie in a season. So what? You know what I mean?
So
Yeah.
what? Right.
I couldn't do it, but 2 people
when
were
you were
better
younger,
than him.
you might have been able to do it in softball.
Maybe ping pong. I don't even know. Or maybe, I don't know.
So
But there's 2 guys better than him. There's 2 guys better than him, right? If you're not first, you're last.
If you're not winning, you're losing.
Yeah.
We're tough on these guys, but we're tough
We
on
really
ourselves
are.
too.
Yeah, that's right.
So this is the lowest print run card of this day. It's a Reds team card.
No, it's not. It's actually not. My bad. It was just a Spencer Steer card.
It's listed as a Spencer Steer card, even though it looks like a team card. You're correct. Interesting too. Interesting 3. So low end, this card is available for $4, free shipping. Base card. Don't see. Here's blue parallel for $30. Don't see anything lower. Purple for 50, just one. Then it goes up from there. Some people are outrageous in their pricing. I don't see one card graded listed.
I like Cincinnati next year, man. I really do. I think they make the playoffs next year.
In the Topps Now community, there's a couple of artists that are big Cincinnati Red fans, and they've made it clear to me that they're always disappointed. But you and I remember the Cincinnati Big Red Machine and the Cincinnati of Eric Davis, and I think they're going to do great this year.
Remember when the kid was, do you remember when he came from Seattle and he went to Cincinnati?
That's right. But was
Ken
that
Griffey
special?
Jr.
I think it was feel good, but I don't think it made.
They had special moments for him there while he was doing this.
Special moments, but the team itself didn't do anything special.
Yeah.
While he was there.
Yep. So go Reds for next year. We'll see how it works out.
I think we're in agreement. We're both big Red fans. Big Red Machine.
Big Red Machine. Johnny Bench, dude. That guy could hold 5 or 6 baseballs in one hand.
Yeah, well, I was more impressed with his MVP season, even though I was too young to watch it.
No, I was more. Well, I just the accolades for baseball are amazing, but dude, that guy's mitts were so huge. Have you ever seen the picture where he can hold that many baseballs in one hand?
I've heard of it. I know he won't do it anymore. I'm sure he can't do it anymore, but he must. I mean, that's part of it. He must have had a big mitt.
Dude, I'm saying, dude. He just, that's why he caught so many balls, because he didn't even have to move his hand. He was just
yeah.
That was a big target. All right, let's go to the last card of the show. This is Royce Lewis, Topps Now card 871. Had a print run of 1,020. And there he is saying hi to his mom. Breaks Twins record for most grand slams in a season. Hi, Mom. There it is. And no nothing on the back. So what do you got for us with this one, sir?
Well, because it was a relatively high print run, I'm surprised that the lowest card here listed is $5.50. But the blue parallels are 20, or there is one for 20. There's some parallels. The lowest one is 30. Here's would you say the red is the color match? There's a red for 60. Here's someone selling a rainbow. No, they're calling it a rainbow. There's a 5, 10, 25, and a 49 for $280. Wow. That's cool.
That's genius.
And then that same seller has a separate number to 5 for $15 more, $295. So
You got to love these player lots with different parallel colors.
pricing is
Different.
strange, right? And then here's the best part on for the show. This is our only one of one. There's a $369 best offer one of one for the most grand slams for the Twins. Royce Lewis card 871. How
Wow.
you like me now?
How you like me now?
So there you go. Just saying, if you like Royce Lewis, this is a card to buy.
Do you swap out those cards the whole show?
I got through all 4 or 5 of them, but I don't really put down too many here at the end. I'm looking for a couple more future Hall of Famers and throwing those on top of.
Oh, Pujols, you cannot show him in an Angels uniform. They did him dirty. They just gave him walking papers, and the Dodgers were like, no, 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 no. Come up north to the Dodgers. We got you. And they took care of him up in LA. That was I just can't believe they did him so dirty like that. I like Pujols.
Yeah. Well, they ended up paying all that money for his contract anyway. But yeah, they wanted him out. They got him out. They did do him nasty and dirty. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
So we got Major League Baseball coming on the 22nd of January, don't we?
I'm Major League Baseball the 22nd. I'm going to a game actually. March 4. We're going to Boston at Detroit in Lakeland, Florida.
Yeah, when I look at the MLB.com and I look at the schedule, it says the first spring training game is the Dodgers and Padres on February 22nd.
Yeah, that's just a few short days.
So there we go. We're in baseball full bore.
Yeah, no, the other game, if I wanted to go, it's just an hour south of here, I guess, in Lakeland. We are looking at Yankees at Detroit, but we were like, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. I think that's on Saturday, actually.
Well, the thing for the Detroit is they got those young kids.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why we're going. And even Boston as well. They I don't want to say it's a bunch of team of nobodies, but it's probably more appropriate to say a team of no superstars, right? They don't have a Mike Trout on that team or a Freddie Freeman or Ronald
or even
Acuna.
a Miguel Cabrera.
Don't say that anymore. He retired.
Well, that's what I mean. They don't have him.
He retired. That's so sad. Well,
I think you want to take us out.
Let's do it. To it. I appreciate everybody coming in today and rocking it with us. We do appreciate you. We think that you are the best part of the show, even though we love baseball cards. All of us, we're all baseball card enthusiasts. We love it look, when we're talking baseball cards, it's really interesting because it's like we have our own likes and dislikes. Like Dano has his likes and I have my likes. And sometimes they intersect and that's cool. And sometimes they don't. But that's the beauty of it. It's like having your own kid. Your kid's the most special one in the whole school. And I don't know where I'm going with this, but I think that's the thing that brings us all together is the baseball cards. And you bring us to this show. So appreciate everybody here. I'm Vinrock. I'm out. Otherwise, I got nothing else.
Thank you for sharing your last 40 minutes with us, Vinrock. Those of us that are going to listen or that spent time with us so far, thank you as well for spending some of your Monday morning with us. We're here talking baseball. We're talking Tops on Demand. Stay blessed.
Happy President's Day.